Okay, so from tutorial 3, classes were added. The next thing that we need to do is to add learners. So I'm going to come and click on learner list. So learner list, again for Boboyan School here, you're going to find there is select class and then there is this menu here. So you click this menu, it will show the classes that were added when adding the class list. So let's say, for instance, I'm choosing Form 2 Blue. It's the one that I want to add the learners on. When I click, it will bring Form 2 Blue here. And then if you look down here, there is this balloon with a plus. It means that this balloon is the one that should be used to add the learner. So if you click the balloon, you are going to have a learner. Let's say Memory Chiwe. Memory Chiwe. Okay, email, if they have, the parent has email, chiwe@gmail.com. Then phone number 097000001. And then name of parent or guardian, Gladys Ton Chiwe. And then the gender of memory is girl. And then the date of birth is, let's say, 2008. Okay, third. Oh, okay. I think 2008 3rd January. And then we click. And then from there, we have it. We can now click save. Okay, so if you see, it has said learner added. So then if I have 40 learners, it means I have to continue doing the same. Another learner. Okay. So Buki, Bobojani, email if they have. These are optional. If they don't have, you skip them. bobojani@gmail.com. Phone number 0966. Okay, phone numbers are critical because you're going to use them to send the results. So make sure that phone numbers are taken, the guardians of these learners. And then parent, Mr. Bobojani M. Okay, you can write in full, let's say Mark. And then gender is for the learner, which is girl. And date of birth, okay, there we are. And okay, so we have that one. And then we save. Okay, so you continue saving until all the learners have been added. And the good of this system is you can also delete a learner or edit the learner later on. Okay, so that's what we have here. Now, let's say you have too many learners. For example, you have around a class for 80 learners. And entering them one by one becomes a cumbersome job. So you might want to enter them as bulk, in bulk. So what you do is, while you're here, under this class you have selected, you can click bulk import learners. Though this one is only working on the laptop, because on the desktop, because if you use the phone, Excel forms are a little bit difficult to operate on a phone. But if you're using a computer, it's easier. You can click there, bulk import learners, and then come here where it's written download from 2 Blue learners. So you click download and you wait for it to process. You can see it has shown there, and then there is this. You click from two blue 2026 learners and open it on the computer. And on the computer, if you see, you're going to see that when you open it, it will actually come with instructions and learners. So what you do is you can go now using Excel and start entering the names of the learner, the sex, the date of birth, the email, and the phone number, name of the parent, and any other details. But do not enter learner IDs because learner IDs are created by the system automatically. Okay, so once you are done entering uh, those details in the Excel form, you still come back here with the form that you have created there, which you entered after downloading. You can click here, okay, and then go to it. This is the one, the form I was working on there. So I click on it and click it. So it's reading here and preparing, and then it has said that 0 learners create, 2 learners updated. So meaning that uh, the system has now added the learners. So that's how you end up having again this list of learners. So you have two options. Either you enter the learners um, one by one using this button, especially if you're using a phone, this is more convenient. But if you're using a PC, you can use bulk, which also is convenient. Whichever you choose, it still has the same effect. So that's how you add the learners, and you should be able to add learners per class until all the classes are covered.